Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. Fresno State will kick it off and we will be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Hubbard.
No.
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Oh my God,
And
what
they'll
an idiot.
close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There
Hits
are
the
a
wrong
lot of
button.
dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Up-tempo for the offense.
God, I can't believe
When you
that.
have a
Man, what a
conference as
fucking
deep
idiot.
and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here. Make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Red pass, it's complete. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Looking downfield, it's Hubbard. Throws to the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Fresno Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. The give on the inside. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone.
No, dude.
Make the grab as he was going for 6 right
Oh, mother. Fuck, man.
Quarterback, he had his hands in the air after throwing that one. He thought that was a 6er, but his guy dropped it.
Wants to go up top. Dances away to buy time. Touchdown, Fresno State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the RPO, complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the
The worst
way
part
to
is I
the
know it's
38.
coming. I wasn't going to put Bird there
Well, I
just
think
because
on
of
that
that.
play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's out of
My
bounds, but
defense
not before
sucks so
picking
bad
up
right
another
now.
first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call.
A shot toward the end zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still,
Where
had a
is
chance,
anybody?
but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball
It's a
left his
fucking
hand.
zone.
And
Be in your
Buffaloes
zone.
trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Called his own number on that one, but they are ready for it and stop him. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as he'll try to take the 3. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And it's no good. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast,
Come on, guys,
get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Trying to beat him to
Dude,
the corner on the right.
just nothing, man.
There was just
Fucking nothing.
nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Oh,
Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it. 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Bulldogs have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Now improvising. It's incomplete, and will change into the field now. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Now the play fake. This time it's complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Hubbard. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap him up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Finds the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. Tight end now in motion. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want.
He's going for the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Looking for the score. Throw into the end zone.
man.
Picked off.
I didn't see that
And
there.
that's
That's
got to feel
all.
good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of
That
the
was on
season.
me for
Great
sure.
job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Got his man downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Off play action on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back open in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quick shuffle pass.
Nice fucking one.
Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the right. It's complete. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Flips it out on the screen. Makes a man miss. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start putting a lot of pressure.
Hauls it in. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Buffaloes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Colorado. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
On the run from inside his own 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Here comes the Fresno State offense
I don't
onto
even
the
really
field.
want to do anything.
That last drive
Run
was
the fucking
promising
clock
for
out.
a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
To throw, it's Hubbard. Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They go to the draw. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
What the hell was that?
Pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
What in the
Running out
shit
of time
just
here in
happened?
the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He slides that just inside the right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno.
And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Nice cut, dude. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is the problem? Nothing is fucking working.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Hubbard. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
We cannot fucking throw the ball deep. Can't throw it outside to anybody. This is absolutely insane. They jump everything that I throw.
And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Find some fresh
I get that happens.
Across the 25. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard
Dude, I cannot get nothing going. I don't know what defense to run. It's all bad.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got his man.
Dude, even this fucking dude's open. I'm running a goddamn zone. And we can't get there on time to cover that fat-ass fullback.
They'll run it from the gun.
I get chipped there. Motherfucker, dude. Nothing fucking worked.
3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they're...
Perfect. What the fuck, man?
And with that, they've Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's
This shit
happening
gotta
in
be
a
on Heisman.
terrific top 15 matchup. Ohio State is just getting blown off the field right now in Columbus, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. They're trailing by 14 to TCU. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Takes the easy throw in the flat. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Fresno State right back to the line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass, it's Hubbard.
No fucking holding here. God damn it.
Down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Going to sling it on second down. Makes the grab. And he'll be brought down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Quarterback making checks. Lost the throw again. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Expect those dude to crash that fucking fast.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Working that left side.
Dude, fucking man coverage. And you get, how do you get hung up right there?
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes
I can't get anything to fucking work. I can't cover him in zone. They won't stick him in man. I don't know what else to do, brother.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put it.
I can't run that because that ain't gonna fucking work. You just run this, see what happens.
Second and long. Looking to fire.
God damn, dude, they don't care. They ain't dropped anything. I mean, fucking nothing. All right. Nothing. They have dropped nothing.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Pushes for the goal line. Back scoring for the goal line. Touchdown, Bucks. How about this back staying on
Oh,
track
shit.
on the option?
Don't lose it fucking Colorado. This is pathetic.
Again, you want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then the defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to perform a little smart.
I mean, there's just absolutely not a thing that I can do.
They've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Dropping back, it's Hubbard. They're working that left side. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line,
and he's running in mud.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run.
There he goes. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. To the air, it's Hubbard. Quarterback down.
Come on, dude. He's got to be able to get off of that. That is so many drops now.
If that ball comes in like that, that's a play the receiver has just got to be able to.
We have dropped so many passes now.
The defense snuffed out any attempt to move forward on the last play, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 2.
That was so shit. I wasn't doing anything.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
The snap sets up the throw. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And the Buffaloes backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man.
Catch it every time. All the time, every time.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Buys a little time with his feet. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance
What
to
a throw, man.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive. Turning it on! Now the connection takes it to the 11. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to scramble.
Time to shit, man.
Makes the grab on the left. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Might be changing the route. Gonna look downfield again. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal lead.
The offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. The man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
You talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Pulls it in. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the air, it's Hubbard. Throws for the tight end.
What the fuck, dude? Put your hands up.
I don't know about
What
the
is
decision
going
that time
on,
by
man?
the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they moved out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer.
Twice now, that screwed me.
This offense here. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys.
All right.
He's looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Takes it the other way. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty.
Are we holding again?
Let's see what that
God damn, man. It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Dropping back, it's Hubbard. Pass is incomplete. No good on the 2-point conversion. They tried to stretch this lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by 1. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Ballmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already been picked off multiple times, and that time that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big time.
Nah, dude, there's no way.
That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
No way we're getting torched like that.
The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil, guys. See if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushes, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Second down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. Finds us back in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
Lose this game.
Closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10.
I don't know. I can't do anything.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Can't get pressure on a blitz. I can't cover man. I can't make a fucking tackle. Like, this shit is crazy.
That's something as
how can we not get pressure ever?
In a 2-minute situation like this, you know they're going to try to throw the football to the sidelines and get guys out of bounds. So you got to have outside leverage, or you need zone defense.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Quick timeout by the defense here trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Keep blitz and shit. That's all we can do. Just blitz, I guess.
The play action fake. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Heath.
He's wide ass open.
And the pressure will get there. The sack, down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And after taking the lead, guys, we still have a big finish coming. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fights it out of the air.
And I'm loving the command of this quarterback right here. You can tell he's not worried. He knows his answers. 3 for 3 on the drive, moving the ball down the field, trying to put this offense in a position to get right back in this football game.
Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. To the air on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Snap in the shotgun. Buys a little time. He wants it all. Touchdown, Fresno State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Time's running out, Jesse. They're in a world of trouble, but as long as you've got a few ticks, there's a chance.
And they've got a quarterback, David. Just going to have to come down to some good old-fashioned heroics, right? You can't take...
He caught that? Oh, my God.
The offense uses a timeout.
Dude, they did not drop a pass this game.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. The DBs will back off a bit.
Thank you.
Physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man down the middle. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick.
Damn, I thought he called it.
His head has to be spinning. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll try to get the edge on the left.
Hey,
And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves.